Hey guys, welcome back to High Conflict Co-Parenting Unplugged. Yes, literally, I had to change the name because my co-parent right now is being ridiculous. The animosity, you guys, is like burning holes into my skin when he looks at me. In one of my other podcasts, I was talking to you guys about how he had the girlfriend sleep over at his house. This is the second time the kids met her, by the way. And he literally had to kick them out of their bedrooms and basically told them to sleep in a room that was not theirs. So at the suggestion of my lawyer, I basically have been emailing him, just basically saying, hey, it seems like this is happening at your place. Can we talk about getting them their own bed so that way this situation doesn't happen for them in the future? Basically, what can we do and how can we work this out so the kids can have their own rooms and just be more comfortable at your house if you're going to be doing crazy stuff like that? I mean, I didn't include the crazy stuff part on the email. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. So after like 3 attempts of basically just asking him to co-parent with me and to work something out with me, he didn't answer back to any of those emails. So then I was just like, hey, maybe we can talk about like me, like, having the kids like sleep over at my place a little bit more until you kind of figure out your living situation. Now, here's the thing. It was kind of iffy if that was going to go over really well, but he wasn't communicating with me, so I had no idea what his thoughts were regarding the emails. I had no idea if he was going to be like, yeah, I'm going to fix it for them, don't worry, or was he just kind of like, fuck them, I don't care. So finally, when I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and try this tonight, instead of him just emailing back and saying, hey, I don't think it's a good time, I really don't want to do this, he decided to ignore my email again. And when I came to the door, he was just like, that's not going to happen. Look, it's fine if he disagrees, but he needs to be an adult about it and actually like disagree in a proper way. Because I'm over the fact of trying to make the kids be really uncomfortable with our interactions. So that night, because he did not email me back at all regarding the situation, I didn't bring any of their stuff. I didn't bring their backpacks. I didn't bring their lunches that I normally pack for them. I literally do everything for these kids that he does not do. He doesn't pack their lunches or anything. And my son even asked for me to pack him extra clothes because there was no clothes at his dad's place. Okay, so after that whole interaction of him basically saying, no, you're not going to be doing that tonight. You're not going to be picking them back up. Like, I don't agree with this. Honestly, he said it in a much worse tone. He was just kind of like, no, that's not going to happen. I hope you got the reaction that you wanted. Honestly, I wasn't expecting any reaction. But the reaction I would have wanted is of a man who can actually verbalize his thoughts without spewing hate everywhere and acting out of delusion and blaming people for the situation that he caused. Anyway, after all that, I ended up calling and I left him a message and I texted him and I sent him an email just saying, hey, what do you want to do about this situation regarding like them not having their school supplies in their backpacks for the next day? If that's how you feel about the situation, that's totally fine. I don't want to create any big waves regarding our co-parenting situation. I want to make it better, but the kids still need their stuff. So what would you like to do in that situation? He never called. He never texted. He never emailed back. So here's my thinking, okay? My want to be a good mom overprecedes his want to be a little bitch. So I did what the good mom thing would do is I packed all their stuff. I packed their lunches. I made sure they had their watches in their backpack. I put extra clothes in their bags. I put their iPads in their bags. And I drove it over to his house and I knocked on his door. He opened the door and I said, I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to drop off my kids' things just to make sure they're comfortable. And I just want to have a proper good night with them. And that's it. So don't focus on what I said at the beginning. That was just kind of like a precursor to like what I really want you guys to know. Be the good mom first and foremost, always. Choose to be the mom that lets go of petty little things. Even though the dad is just being totally ridiculous and untrustworthy, make the conscious decision that you need to do what is in the best interest of your kids and what it means to be the good mom for them. They don't need the mom that is going to be starting arguments with their dad in front of them every single time there is a little tiff. They are going to remember the mom that put that aside to be like, I'm going to go and do the right thing by them. And guess what? maybe 10 years from now, 20 years from now, they'll look back on that and be like, yeah, dad was being really ridiculous. But they're always going to remember that mom did the right thing. So always and forever, be the good mom. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more updates. I'll talk to you next time.